What's up, guys? This is Mike Loris. I'm going to be bringing you another game from the Star Series Season 3 between Evil Geniuses on the Radiant and Virtus Pro on the Dire. And I have no idea what the hell is going on right here. Like, what is this? What happened? My game just patched, so I guess everything broke. But we're going to have tiny bands. They're all regular, standard bands, but what happened is, see how this, entire timeline thing. This is 0.75 timeline, but this isn't a 0.75 game. So it like went to these bands, and then it skipped over here, and then took these bands, and then it went back here to the picks. So I have no idea what's going on. We're gonna have tiny bands. That's okay. Evil Geniuses for the first pickup. They're gonna pick up the Invoker. It's kind of an iffy hero nowadays. Like some teams value him really, really highly. Other teams don't even pick him up. Like not any of the picks, not any of the bands, they just let him go. So we're going to see what Evil Geniuses plan to do with this, or if they're going to land him on the safe lane, go for an Exhort build and get Sunstrikes all over the map, or just get that Tornado EMP mobility build. Both are good, and really you go to whichever one you think is better, depending on your team composition. Virtus Pro, they're going to pick up the Chen and Leshrac, both very high priority heroes who are usually first banned. I think it's Morphling, TA, and Rubik. They're kind of shuffling positions within the first band position between Chen and Leshrac. But they managed to get through. And that means Virtus Pro, they're going to have a pretty decent support lineup right off the bat with their first two picks. They're also going to have a lot of pushing power. Once Chen gets at level 5, you get 2 creeps, and then Leshrac, assuming he's doing the same, he'll have 3 points of Edict by then. And they can just tear through towers, demolish the entire top lane of the Radiant, and then slide to whatever lane they want, and then kill everything, and then take all the towers, and then win the game. And that's what 2 heroes do for you. That's how powerful these heroes are. But yeah, they're also very fragile though. So Evil Geniuses, they pick up some burst damage, then Leshrac and Chen not gonna have a fun time at all. Evil Geniuses, they're waiting at the clock, taking a lot of time actually for these next 2 picks. But if you see them pick up some stuns, then most likely, or stuns or other heavy crowd control like a Venomancer, Gale, or a Gush on a Tidehunter or something. If you see a whole lot of them, then most likely the Invoker is going to go for Exhort so he could land those Sunstrikes a lot easier. There you go, there's a Tidehunter and Enigma. It doesn't really indicate all that much for the Invoker build. But Evil Geniuses have picked themselves up a giant amount of teamfight. Enigma with the Black Hole, Tidehunter with the Ravage. And that's just a lot of magical damage in a giant AoE, very hard to avoid. So Chen and Leshrac, 2 very soft heroes, are going to take a lot of damage from that. If Invoker goes to the Tornado EMP to set all of those big spells up, well, that could just be disastrous for Virtus Pro. They don't really have the they haven't really showed their hand the same way as Evil Geniuses. But Virtus Pro, I'm pretty sure they're either going to look towards a Disruptor or to ban out the Disruptor. Either way, Disruptor is going to be involved in some way, seeing as there is a giant amount of team fight, and Disruptor with his Static Storm is just so good at stopping team fights. It's like, oh, you want a Black Hole? Nope. You better pop your BKB or move out of the way. Oh, you want to move out of the way? Oh, there's a kinetic field. I'm sorry, Enigma, you're dead. No Black Hole for you. But Evil Geniuses, they have some pretty good lanes. Enigma could go in the jungle. Invoker usually solos a lane. Tidehunter is usually supporting a harder carry on a lane. So that's what Evil Geniuses are going to look for. They're going to look towards someone to really do the damage in the later stage of the game, most likely. But Virtus Pro, what do they want? They have decent support. I say pick up the Disruptor right now. Shut down the Tidehunter, shut down the Enigma. Silence and a giant AoE, so very valuable. Of course, they could go for a little bit of damage right off the bat and then show off a potential tri-lane of theirs, because Chen 100% of the time in the jungle, and Leshrac sometimes soloing, but most of the time partnered with someone else. They could pick up a really big dual lane if they want to, but they're fine with draining out the clock until it reaches 4 seconds too. It's not, I mean, both these teams are thinking a lot about this. Oh, they're taking more time. They're going to go for a Queen of Pain. So they're going to get the mid lane right off the bat, or at least a secure lane right off the bat. And you can see, look, the bans. These 2 bans, like, those were Rubik and Darkseer. That was... I don't know what happened. The new patch borked the game. Evil Geniuses, they're going to ban out the CK. It's a very stable lane partner with that Leshrac. They don't want to deal with that deadly dual lane. But you know what? Leshrac has plenty of people you could partner off with, so Virtus.pro, they're going to have their choices narrowed just a little bit, but they still should be very capable as far as that lane goes. Queen of Pain probably going to go solo mid, or you could even go to a different lane, but there's the anti-mage ban. Virtus.pro, they know that Evil Geniuses are looking to get the damage dealers. Well, both teams kind of need a right-click damage dealer. What else are you going to ban out? Dragon Knight, Clinks? This isn't 0.75, so no Alchemist, no Shadow Fiend. I mean, like, probably not Alchemist and Shadow Fiend. I would like to see an Alchemist or Shadow Fiend. But, you know, Alchemist did get buffed to 0.75. I don't know if he's actually seeing any play. I think, like, once or twice, teams just experimenting with him, but I don't know if those buffs were enough to make him return to the scene. He used to be really big, actually. He used to be a very good carry hero. You just get Vanguard, Radiance, and then kill everything. What a great build. But EG, they're going to ban out the Brewmaster, getting rid of that anti-team fight once again. Maybe my Disruptor call was a little bit incorrect, but it's not too late. There's the Faceless Void ban. So the carry heroes, what's left? I mean, Clinks and Dragon Knight, as I said before, so we might see one of these teams pick up one of those heroes. The Faceless Void, Anti-Mage, there's not many really great carries left. Unless we see something really weird like a Viper or PA. And that would be pretty cool. I would like to see those. Just because we haven't seen them in a very long time. Or I haven't, at least. I don't know how much you guys watch. You might have seen PA like in your past 5 pro games, because you select your games in a really odd way. But EG, they burned out all their reserve time. They're going to have to make a decision. It's going to be Luna, of course. Why didn't I think of that? It's the other carry that is actually viable. Between Tidehunter and Enigma, they have some giant team fight with the Luna edition as well. They clear off the creeps, especially. That Lucent Beam, or the Eclipse, is going to just wreck all of Virtus.pro. We're going to go for the Beastmaster, so VP, they're a little bit more single target oriented than Evil Geniuses. They're still kind of holding the cards close to the chest. They need a damage hero. Who is it going to be, though? I feel like Dragon Knight will be decent. Get a very tanky hero on the map. And if you could somehow get close enough for a Dragon Tail, then I guess that could combo off into a Split Earth. But they don't have that many options. And Evil Geniuses just get the Disruptor. We all know you're going to do it. We all know that you're going to just go run a 4-1. Have Disruptor, Tidehunter, Luna. Oh, they're going to go for Keeper of the Light. That's good too, because Cannon Blasts. Pew 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 pew. But it looks like there's going to be probably going to be a tri-lane for EG. Tide, Luna, and Keeper of the Light. No, they can't do that unless Enigma runs top. And this is going to be the Lifestealer. Lifestealer, I mean, the heroes on Evil Geniuses aren't that tanky, so Lifestealer won't do as much proportional damage with that beast. But still, we don't really see Lifestealer all that often, because he is a melee hero. He kind of has difficulty sticking to his opponents once they get the Ghost Scepter, once they get the Force Staffs. Then Lifestealer is very easily kited. With that Rage, he could protect himself from a lot of these Evil Geniuses spells. I mean, Black Hole, well, you can't really protect yourself from that, but everything else, if he pops off his Rage while Luna's Eclipse is on, then, well, Luna's really sad. But as we jump into the game, we're going to have 007, Jo, on the Invoker. So I'll probably be calling him both. So just know that 007 equals Jo. Melk is going to be playing the Enigma, Fear, hard carrying on the Luna. And, we're doing a little bit of switching. So Demon's going to be playing the Tidehunter. Beat is going to be playing that Keeper of the Light. That is going to round out the EG side. On the Virtus.pro side, we have Crazy... Wait, did they switch again? It looked like... No, they didn't. What is going on? They are switching, like, all over the place. What the hell? Look at this. Look at this. It's crazy. But I'll just go over VP, because they seem to be really stable. KSI is going to be playing the Chen. Airman, once again, hard carrying as this Lifestealer this time. We saw his Morphling in 2 games. Let's see. Let's see how his Naix is going to go. But EG, apparently you could swap infinite times. I actually didn't know that. Because in Dota 1, you used to just be, you swapped once and then that was it, and you couldn't swap again. Or you could initiate a swap just once, but you couldn't initiate another swap. So if you wanted to do like a triangle swap, then you had to initiate a swap with someone, and then the other person had to initiate a swap with you. That's how it was a while ago. I don't know if any of that changed. Come on. Okay, here we go. Have the teams finally decided? Yes, they have. Okay, we're going to have Crazy on the Queen of Pain. KSI, Airman, I already mentioned them. Amadeus, Mozart, going to be playing that Beastmaster. Oh, a smoke already. NS is going to be playing Leshrac. Let's see what happened to EG's lineup. Fear is going to be playing that hard carry Luna. Jo still on that Invoker. Beat is going to be playing the Tidehunter, actually, which leaves Demon on the Keeper of the Light. And then Malk still on that Enigma. Let's see how many salves they have. They're not going to go for a level 1 Roshan. They do not have any salves, or they have one, but you really need a whole lot more than that. They're just going to go for a level 1 gank. They have open wounds, so that's a very long range, potent slow. They're going to need to land pretty much all their crowd control. They don't have all that much. And Fear, that's the hero that they want. You get rid of this 132 unreliable gold. It's going to be not that big a deal, but Jo is going to find them. There goes the open wounds. Is NS going to land this keep? No, it's actually going to be Edict, so Jo is going to tank up everything. And Crazy picks himself up the first blood. VP getting a very, very quick first blood, and Fear is going to force Mozart to eat through the trees. He's full. He doesn't want to eat the trees, and they had to go ahead and make him eat it anyway. So Lifestealer and NS, they're going to move up all the way to the top lane, it looks like, where there is going to be a solo lane. Yeah, Malk is geared up for the jungle. Just 4 clarities on him. No stats, no regeneration items. So it's going to be a Keeper solo. And Keeper does have a lot of range with that Illuminate, so he could get a little bit of harassment as well as the creep kills from long range without putting himself into any real danger. But unfortunately, he doesn't even have 500 HP. Well, he doesn't have any stat bonuses, but you know, the boots will probably keep him safer than stats will, because he's just a very fragile hero. The mid lane is going to be Crazy versus Jo, and KSI and NS, they're just chilling in the jungle. They're going to be helping Airman on the top lane most likely. Beat is supporting Luna on the bot lane versus Amadeus Mozart. So Mozart is going to have to stack the Ancients eventually, but you see it's already cancelled off by the EG ward. Is this a vision? No, that is a vision, so it doesn't have any true sight in that area, so the Ancients are not going to spawn, which means someone from VP, they're either going to have to pick up some sentry wards, or they're going... Is it sentry wards? They are sentry wards, so Mozart's going to take care of that by himself. That will allow him to eventually stack up that camp. Airman's going toe-to-toe with Demon, and you know, Airman isn't getting much support from his team. Not yet, at least. I mean, NS is doing the pulling, which is great. He already got a stacked camp, and he's pulling the wave, so that Lifestealer has a little bit of an easier time, but he's taking a little bit of harassment from Demon, who got a little bit of experience, level 2 already, in Chakra Magic, as well as Illuminate. That's really what you need. Just level 2 is when Keeper of the Light gets dangerous. And then, of course, he gets more dangerous, but, you know, you guys know what I mean. Mozart's still holding on to those sentries. He has to know at this point that this camp is blocked off, and he's not going to enjoy that, because every single time you slow down the Beastmaster from getting his ancient stacks off, well, he's going to have that much less. Goldgraph is obviously showing Crazy with the most, seeing as though he has probably the most creep kills on the map, combined with a first blood under his belt. So Queen of Pain is enjoying the life of luxury. Already has a bottle, walking out to him. The KSI is getting a triple stack. Why are they stacking these up so high? They have Lifestealer, of course. Lifestealer could demolish stacks pretty well. The Mozart, there goes the dewarding, and he sees the first spawn. So he's going to start working at those ancient stacks. And Jo, using his Cold Snap very freely, did a lot of damage to his Queen of Pain. And, you know, Invoker does have enough mana for 2 more. So he's doing a pretty good job at keeping down this Queen of Pain. 10 for 3 versus 10 for 5. And with those 2 Blades of Attacks, I mean, his damage is going to be pretty darn high. Both teams, they're just farming it up. You know, why wouldn't they farm it up? And VP, I guess they could try to go for kill on Demon, but yeah, this Keeper of the Light is chilling, hiding in the trees. And Mozart is pulling as well. This pull is happening all over the map. This looks like it will favor Malk, Because KSI doesn't look like he's actually... No, he's going to tornado them down? Possibly? Oh, no, the Wildkin is out of control. He's a little bit over his head. You're strong, Wildkin, but you're not invulnerable. Mozart getting a secondary sentry ward, but Beatus is here to counter that. No, Mozart, you gotta kill this ward. And, of course... Oh, God. Man, of course, I missed a second blood. Demon goes down to what looks like the Shrek solo. Airman, yeah, wasn't even involved in that, so Demon just got a little bit out of position. But you know what? I was covering the strategic aspect of this game rather than just kills. Because really, I think that one kill on VP is going to mean a lot less than Amadeus Mozart actually getting these stacks off. Like, the stacks on the Beastmaster is just so important, and like, sure, great, you got a kill. But your Beastmaster is not going to get anything. Fear is going to completely dominate him, as you can see. Whenever Beastmaster walks up, Fear, does a couple right clicks, does a Lucent Beam, and then, well, Beastmaster's in Sad Town because he is unable to just clear off these camps. He's going to have to get himself another set of sentry wards. That's 200 gold that the Beastmaster does not want to spend. It's 200 gold that he cannot afford. No chance he can afford. He has one creep kill. And he wants to get that soul ring. He wants to go for his tranquil boots as well. But you know what? You're not going to actually need those until you actually clear off this little tiny sentry ward. Queen of Pain still leading as far as gold per minute goes. Second place is Airman, farming up the top lane. Do you have a Hand of Midas coming in? Or yeah, well, part of a Hand of Midas at least. So it's going to be a very quick Hand of Midas. What, 5 minutes? Or 6 minutes? Yeah, he'll have it soon enough. So this Lifestealer is going to get out of control. The question is, can a Luna outduel a Lifestealer? I feel like Lifestealer should have an edge there because he could just rage at the right time and then Eclipse does nothing. And when your large damage spell does nothing, then you know you're screwed. NS and KSI, they're going to go into the enemy jungle. They're going to find Beat already spotted out by Mozart, getting slowed a little bit by the pig. And they do have an avenue of entrance right through this creep camp. Beat is going to circle around, run right into a Furbolg champion, and going to find NS is going to get the Split Earth, plus the Clap, Access to Fly, and Beat is going to go down to the Beastmaster. So VP getting themselves another kill, a much needed kill for that Beastmaster. That will give him a little bit more of his soul ring. That'll also give him a chance to buy some sentry wards to de-ward his ancient camp, if he actually wants to bother at all at this point. I feel like he should, because he's not getting enough. His level 6 is going to be very delayed. And the level 5 is up, or the Hand of Midas is up 5 minutes in, or 5.5 minutes in, from the Lifestealer. Has maxed out Feast, so he could farm the jungle just all game now. Of course, lane does give you a lot more than the jungle, especially when you're not having your farm contested in the lane. So Lifestealer is going to chill in the lane as much as he can until he gets to the tower, then clear off this camp, possibly clear off this camp. Then he's going to be very wealthy. KSI is going to run into a whole bunch of Eidolons. Split Earth used on them. KSI is going to take a cold snap, and 007 is there with very fast attack speed. Beat is going to prevent KSI from running. The Chen is going to go down to the Invoker. Beat is, being the nice support player that he is, make sure that the Invoker does get that kill. Centaur is without a master, and he's going to flee.
Denied.
So EG picking up their first kill of the game. That is versus the Chen. So not the most valuable kill for them, but hey, a kill's a kill. Demon, this is an ultimate sign of desperation. He's picked himself up a Quelling Blade. Is he trapped? I mean, Airman's got to know where he is, and if he finds Demon, then, well, he's just going to teleport out. So Airman's not going to get a kill. But that's a lot of free damage that he could possibly put onto that Keeper of the Light. I mean, the Illuminate can't, they're still coming. Airman seems to not care at all. But that Feast is staying very healthy. This Creep Wave is also, I mean, I feel like Keeper of the Light, he's not getting many creep kills from doing this. But the only thing he is doing is making, oh no, the Courier is apparently titled Sentry Ward, is going to go down. And now Demon, is there a Split Earth? NS, not going to go for it. So the Keeper of the Light does escape. VP unable to find that hero. But those Illuminates, they didn't really do anything to get the Keeper farm. They simply meant that the Creep Wave would stay in this area, and Airman, he loved that. I mean, you'd never want your Creep Wave to push in as when you're a farming carry hero. Huh. I just got a really weird email. Something about investing. And I don't remember investing anything into this. So I should probably give them my credit card information. That's what I'm gonna do, guys. Give them my credit card, social security. That's what you got to do. If they ask politely, then obviously they can't be bad people. And now Demon might be in a little bit of trouble. He's completely trapped, and he's spotted out as well. Demon trying to make his way out of here. NS is trying to do the Edict damage to the tower, but Demon is going to go down. Jo is here for a tornado, but it's not going to be enough. Leshrac throwing his little ball of light from long range, picking up the Keeper of the Light in the meantime. The bottom lane is getting taken down. Fear with a very high level aura, or I guess kind of high level. 2 points on that aura. Going to give his entire team a little more damage. And the Eidolons are there also to help bring down that tower, and that's going to bring Luna a tower. 2,000 gold on her. Let's see what she wants to go for. She could go for drums, which is probably the item of choice, or she could go straight for a BKB if she wants. VP, they're going to look to make a trade. Illuminate flying through, doing a lot of damage to NS. And there's teleportation. It is going to be the Tide. Does he have a Ravage up? Airman is tanking the tower. Beat is there just for the Gush, and the Naix does go down to the Keeper of the Light. If you didn't know, Lifestealer is Naix. Yeah, bad habits. Calling heroes by names that they might not necessarily have in this game. I don't know if he's still named Naix. I think he should be, because Naix isn't really a Blizzard term. So, yeah, just for the record. VP, they did get the tower, but they did lose their hard carry in the process, he really wanted that tower, and he got it. That's fantastic and all, but paid for it with his life. Didn't lose all that much gold, though, so I'm sure he'll be fine. He's been farming very well. He now has power treads. He could get a solo kill on this Keeper of the Light. Keeper of the Light is going to be in a lot of trouble. He's going to run straight into an Airman. Instantly teleport out, though. An Airman without any disables is going to mean that he's unable to get that kill. In the meantime, NS did get a kill on that Luna. Looks like Mozart was there to help. He did use the Roar. Crazy, y'all can't really tell, but he probably used some spells, also a Scream or something like that. But they did take that down the Luna, who is going for that drum. Both teams have killed very high priority heroes. Looks like there's going to be another trade. The push in the middle for EG with the Eidolons versus the push on the bot lane with the Edict. Level 2 Edict versus a level 4 Eidolon. So Eidolon's probably going to do a little more damage, but the tower in the bot lane does go down first. And now Virtus Pro, they're walking up to this mid lane. Top lane Demon, he's got to have a teleportation scroll on him at all times. If he takes an open wounds, well then that's fantastic for the Lifestealer. Every time he casts open wounds, that's 135 out of the Keeper of the Light's pocket. Because if he doesn't teleport, he's dead. It's as simple as that. Crazy has arrived to this mid lane tower, going to defend it. This tower is going to live for just a little bit more. Amadeus Mozart finally getting the stacks up. He's going to stack it one more time there. He's going to head towards the mid lane. He does have a Roar up and operational, but this tower is going to go down. No way to save that as the Enigma with the Eidolons. It does pick up that tower. NS and Mozart kind of in a silly situation right now. The two of them can get picked off very easily. If Fear finds them, well, it all depends on who gets their spells off first. If an Eclipse goes off, then Leshrac is probably going to die, unless the bounces are very unlucky for Fear. We now do have a Smoke, Beediz, Jo, and Melk. They're looking for Airman. They're going the wrong way, unfortunately. He's going for an Armlet, so very standard item for the Lifestealer there. And are they going to find him? If they do, they got to make sure that there's no creeps that he could jump into. They are going to find him. 007 is going to open up with a tornado, but an instant rage and teleportation. Black Hole is going to be used for this. Malk drops down the Black Hole, and Airman is going to go down. Everyone from EG is here as the Invoker picks up that kill. This is going to mean the top lane tower is going to go down, but VP, once again, all the trades, they're happening everywhere. Edict damage, level 2 still. A little bit of a blinding flash, plus the Illuminate is going to slow down this push. And the Edict has timed out. But you know what, doesn't matter. Oh, the deny is going to be there from Demon. Big deny there. Luna got the top lane tower. I believe that's the second tower for Luna. And the tower from VP got denied from them. So I believe all 3 of the towers have been destroyed from trades. So apparently these two teams are on the same wavelength, which is kind of cool. Let's actually take a look at how many stacks there are. That's 3 stacks? 2, 3, 4 stacks. 4 camps there. Beastmaster maxed out axes, Soul Ring, Tranquil Boots. Now it's time for him to gain a level or 2. Once again, the EXP bars are bugged, so I have no idea how close he is to level 8, or if he just got to level 7. I mean, I guess like these numbers... See, I don't know if this is negative if it's like 600 acts against that or whatever. I have no idea. But we will see. We will see. Let's take a look at the carries for a little bit. Yasha is going up on that Luna, so he's going to go straight for the Manta style. It's going to help him quite a bit against open wounds. But, I don't know, the stuns and burst damage from VP I feel a little bit more dangerous than a little bit of slow coming out from the Lifestealer. Luna might be a little bit of trouble if he stays here for too long. Yes, Mozart is going to close the distance for Aurora. Crazy blinking as well. Split Earth, but a Ravage from B-Diz is not going to be enough, and now B-Diz might be in a little bit of trouble. Slow from the boar is there. Pulse Nova on as well, and B-Diz is going to go down before he gets his Anchor Smash once again. Now Demon is going to bring in Jo. Going to bring down that Leshrac, ending his Mega Kill streak. EMP going to get laid down. EMP is going to burst down that Beastmaster. Going to give Jo second kill of this teleportation. Now Crazy on the run. They're not going to find him. Mana leak. But Crazy is not moving anywhere, except, well, away. Lost a little bit of mana for that, but who cares. 2 for 2. VP definitely got the better in that engagement, because Airman had farmed the entire time, and, well, they picked off the Luna. And Luna is the most important hero for VP to kill. Black Hole wasn't up for that fight. So VP, there was a trade, but it was an even trade. Beastmaster didn't lose much. Well, he did lose. Oh wait, no, it's all reliable, mostly reliable at least. Of course, now it's going to be unreliable because he's going to clear these stacks. Maybe no, he's going to go for Roshan. KSI is there with 3 creeps, 2 Doctoral Warlords plus the Centaur. This is going to be a little bit slower for Roshan until NS comes here, so it should be a little bit faster. Lifestealer does have an armlet farming up on the top lane, so EG, they shouldn't expect much. Malk is going to spot them out with the Eidolon though. I think it's going to be a little bit too late. This Roshan already down 2,000 life. 1,500. Yeah, this Roshan is done for. The Eidolon's like, oh, look what I found. Oh, you can't even see in, can you? Can you see in from there? Yeah, you can't even see. Queen of Pain picks up the Aegis. Roshan does go to the Dire. The Eidolons are fleeing for their life. And the creeps, Mega Creeps, or Ancient Creeps, are going to go down. Lifestealer, all the while, farming up that top lane. Level 12 Armlet, Hand of Midas, at 15 minutes in. Now, what is he going to go for next? Hyperstone, really fun item to get. But does he actually need any more damage? Because once again, EG, they're pretty fragile heroes. So he doesn't need to do all that much damage. With that Armlet, it's going to give him a lot of very cost-effective damage. So he can go for any number of items, really. The Ancients have been cleared, giving Mozart 1,800 gold. You can do a lot with that smoke from EG. They're going to look towards Airman. There is a tornado to open up. EMP as well. Going to get blocked. Are they going to burn the black hole for this? Yes, they are. Airman is going to go down. Goodbye. Invoker picking up that kill. And with Lifestealer dead, did he spend his gold? I don't know what he spent his gold on. I feel like he had a little bit more when I last looked. But EG, they're just going to apply a little bit of pressure to this top lane tower. Virtus Pro, they're going to apply a little bit of pressure to the bot lane tower. And what do you know? We might have ourselves another trade. No, teleportation coming in from Jo. Is Ravage still up? Yes, it is. So the Tidehunter could teleport in as well. But it looks like Jo, with his shit tier computer, is going to hold up this game. So we take a look at the gold graph. It's a little bit in favor of VP. It's mostly because of all the farm that the Lifestealer has been getting, whereas the Luna hasn't been getting all that much. So VP with the Roshan as well in their pocket, going to give them a boost to the experience. The Roshan wasn't even, Lifestealer was getting another source of EXP and gold when this entire team was doing Roshan, so VP do have an edge as far as that goes. Tornado going to fly out. Just try to clear off this creep wave. Will work pretty effectively as Malk and Demon now arrive into this scene. Really, Keeper, he could have held off that push all by himself. VP, they weren't really committed to it. B-Diz is going to spot out NS, or KSI, I'm sorry. But he's not that valuable at this point. Tidehunter, against one hero, he has a Gush, but it's only level 1. So you don't get that much armor reduction, not that much burst damage. He's still very valuable in the team fights. If they clump up, can hit a lot of people with that Ravage. Plus the maxed out Anchor Smash, but at level 7 Tidehunter, not the highest level in the game by any means. Take a look at how the supports for VP are doing. Level 9, Chen, level 9, yeah. Tidehunter is falling a little bit behind. But he's playing a lot on that bot lane where he couldn't really get a whole lot done except for just passively pressure back that Beastmaster. Now Luna continuing to farm. Maybe he's just going to hold the Yasha. I feel like going for something not BKB is a mistake. Granted, BKB will not stop the Primal Roar. And Luna, well, I mean, they do have a lot of Primal Roar targets, so Luna doesn't have to be that concerned with it. But a BKB will save her from a Sonic Wave or anything really that Queen of Pain could throw out. Distract Split Earth. Well, I just feel like Fear is going to fear the Chain Stun more than fear the Life Stealer, the Manta Style. He doesn't really need to do all that much damage. He just has to make sure that his Eclipse comes out. The Chain Stun is enough from VP to make sure he doesn't do that. But we'll see. Fear knows better than I. Both carries pushing out their safe lanes. Now Airman going to make a break for it. Tornado going to fly out. Going to go straight through the Life Stealer. But he's so angry that he said, no, I will not go up into the air. Fear is going to teleport out of this, as well as Airman just walks back to his jungle. Seeing a little bit of movement from EG. They want to kill this Life Stealer again. And Virtus Pro, well, they're not actively looking for the Luna. Like they did transition down to her. Both the carry heroes are getting farm. Oh no, Malk is going to be in trouble. Roar from Mozart, and NS is there for the Split Earth, Edict, Pulse Nova, and Leshrac picks off the Enigma, as well as a whole bunch of Eidolons. Queen of Pain went straight for a BKB. She knows her priorities. You don't get chain stun, you don't get hit by that Ravage. Tornado going to fly on by as Demon managing to barely teleport himself away. And what the hell? EG, they've been busy stacking. And Mozart is going to be like, hey, look, that's what I wanted to do. But Life Stealer with Armlet is going to take a little bit of damage from this. This could be horrible as B-Diz closing in, looking for that Ravage. Force Staff in, can hit a Ravage onto all 5 heroes. Airman actually managed to avoid that, and now here comes Fear from the back end with a full Eclipse, hitting everyone with those beams. No creeps there to mitigate the damage. 3 down from EG though, and only 1 down from VP. Hand of God does go off as the heroes are flying into the air. I don't know how Chen managed to get that off, but now another kill. Crazy getting himself a double kill. Unfortunately for EG, they lined up for that Sonic Wave, and Black Hole was not used. Airman way tanky. It's pretty absurd how durable this Life Stealer is at this point. But surprisingly, the fight didn't go the way of EG. With that Ravage, with that Eclipse, you would have expected a lot more. But VP just chose their targets, and they all escaped with very minimal life. That's the optimum fight right there. You want all of your heroes to escape with 0 mana and 1 health. That is the ideal fight. That means everyone did literally as much as they can before going down. Or, well, they didn't go down, so they did as much as they can and they didn't go down. I feel like Crazy's BKB, although he did get hit by that Ravage, it saved him a lot of trouble against the rest of EG. The Invoker couldn't do much. No Gushes, no Malefices, and the Black Hole was held. Unfortunately, could not look for that opening. So VP extending their lead, but still, 3,000, 5,500. The lead isn't that substantial at this point in the game. EG did take a sour fight, but hey, once they get that Eclipse up, once they get that Ravage up, they could take a very good fight against VP. Tidehunter was on point with his Rage. Did not get hit by that Ravage, even though he was chilling right next to the Tidehunter. And that's going to reveal himself. Did he get revealed? Oh, well, he's getting hunted regardless. He is fast enough to run away, though, so he's going to be just fine. The Manta Style is the pickup from Fear, so he's going to have a ton of pushing power. The question is, does that matter? Airman still in the top lane. Teleportation coming in from Jayo. Going to force that Life Stealer back. Another teleportation coming in. EG abandoning the bot lane. Well, everyone wants out of that bot lane. Now I feel if Fear does not pick up a BKB, that will be a huge mistake. But I don't think he's not going to get that. Tornado and EMP, or just Tornado, damaging the Life Stealer just a little bit. Uses that Rage to hold on to all of his mana. It's a almost maxed out EMP. That's going to burn almost all his mana. Yeah, 350 at this point. He's not going to have much left. Life Stealer doesn't have the highest mana costs. So if he gets hit by that EMP and if he's unable to Rage or infest something, well, then he's in Sad Town. The bros are outside the door, and they're broing out really hard, guys. The bro level is very high at this point. Beastmaster level 11 now with a Blink Dagger, so the initiation range from VP is absolutely huge. He's going to go for a pipe, and then I guess after that go for an Aghanim Scepter, but Beastmaster, not known for being the most farmed heroes in the games, probably not going to reach that point. That pipe will be absolutely huge. If he could block any Eclipse beams, if he could block the Ravage, that's just going to be awesome for VP. Oh, crazy with the reaction time. And oh, top lane, Tornado is going to go up onto Airman. He's going to stand and fight, but the Manta Style does get popped off. He's going to try to teleport away from this, but no. Malk once again burns his Black Hole just for this Lifestealer kill. In my opinion, more than worth it. Although Lifestealer, well, he did have some gold to lose, so it was... Oh, wait, did he? No, he didn't. He held on to all his gold because it was all reliable. So EG, they do manage to pick up the Lifestealer, which will translate into a tower. I don't think the 4 VP can handle everyone from EG. Do have the Eclipse, they do have the Ravage up and operational. So if they walk in, they're going to have to make sure to pick off Beatiz before he actually gets that Ravage off. They do have a lot of burst damage to do that. But it's just a matter of, does that Kraken Shell proc? And I feel like no matter how VP do it, the Kraken Shell will proc. And you know that if Beatiz takes a roar to open up or anything, he's just going to be sitting there mashing the R button. I can compare the last hit denies. Yeah, Lifestealer is leading the way. Luna not far behind though. Lifestealer is getting a little bit more. Oh, come on, get out of there. There we go. Lifestealer is getting a little bit more than the Luna. He's pretty stacked right now, Desolator, so he's going to be hitting like an absolute truck. Now he just needs a Hyperstone so that he could be hitting like multiple trucks in quick succession. Mechs are up on both sides. Force Staff. I think there was 2 Force Staffs. Yeah, 2 Force Staff. Jo has one as well as on the Invoker. Crazy holding on to his gold. He's going to open up a trust fund, make sure his kids have the opportunity to get a top tier education. Lifestealer, as I already said, Desolator, Mech onto the Chen, so he has had that for quite a bit. Hood is up on the Beastmaster, and Crazy might be in a little bit of trouble if he gets initiated upon. There's a Tornado and Malefice, but that Tornado I feel is going to buy Crazy time. EMP is going to hit, and the Aegis gets burned. They don't have enough Chain Stun to kill her for a second time. She can just blink into the right spot. She's going to blink straight out. She does have Chen there to send her home. So VP, unfortunately losing the Aegis for nothing. That was a very good Chain Stun from EG. With just the mini stuns and, you know, casting them in between the blink animations. But you know what? The Queen of Pain does survive, and VP, they're looking for another Roshan. They're going to spot out Malk. Blink Roar onto Malk. There is a Ravage. Beat is getting straight into position. He's going to hold on to it. There's the Ravage hitting too. But Airman is right in the thick of things. Crazy as well. Just right-clicking down everyone. He's going to blink forward and try to go for 007. Airman has to stay still because of that mana leak. And here comes NS. He's going to look towards Demon. Stuck in a corner now. He's going to try to eat his way through. Well, you did get through a little bit, but now you're dead. Leshrac is there with the right clicks. VP losing 1 and EG losing 3. The Eclipse was used, the Ravage was used, but VP, they said num spells. Then they just chewed him a little bit, and then they killed everyone on EG. Once again, I feel like Luna, that Manta Style, not doing all that much for her. That Scream of Pain, the Leshrac could easily demolish those very fragile illusions. So VP getting further and further ahead as they now take down Roshan with that Desolator minus armor. It's going to go on to Airman. Extending VP's lead, and I don't know if you can hear that, but that is the sound of bros. Bros walk this hall. I don't know, it's kind of like bass heavy, so you might hear it, you might not. Probably don't, unless they really like turn up the bro meter. The broometer? It doesn't really work. But anyway, let's go back to this game of Dota that I happen to be watching. Lifestealer level 17, Luna level 16. So she does have her level 3 ultimate up. 3,200 gold on her. She needs to get a BKB. Like, it's not even a question. She needs it. Queen of Pain spent all her gold to get herself a Hex. So just another reason for Luna, I'm sorry, to get that BKB. They're smoked up and they're hunting. Beastmaster hanging just a little bit far behind. Malk might be in a little bit of danger. Bird, where's the bird? The bird has spotted that someone is there. Now they spot out Beat is with the bird. Are they going to engage onto this Tidehunter? They got to be careful because there are lots of support heroes right behind this Tidehunter. Looks like VP, they're still thinking about it. They're kind of scared to commit, as well they should be. Airman, not scared to commit at all. He's just going to walk right up onto the high ground. And he's going to just dive straight in. Going to take a tornado. Probably dodges the mana drain from EMP. Yes, he is. But Airman does not give a shit. There's not really many hard stuns on EG. And, like, they do have the Malphus. They do have, I guess, a Lucent Beam. But other than that, the only real stun that they have is a Tidehunter Ravage. And by real stun, I mean a stun that lasts for, like, more than a second. So Lifestealer, you know, has some... He has the ability to move with impunity. Not really scared of those stuns. And what is flying out? A Blink Dagger for KSI. It's got to be a defensive item because Chen, he doesn't really have any position-based spells. Blink in for Penitence. If anything, he's going to blink in, try to get closer to his targets. He could follow Crazy in, follow Airman in. I don't know if they've done the Queen of Pain Taxi. But a very weird pickup from Chen. 100% defensive item on him. He's not going to be doing any sort of initiation or anything even resembling initiation in the bot lane. Fear is going to get hexed up. He's going to take a roar as well. Fear is toast. He's going for a butterfly. Oh, man. Fear, why are you doing this to me? Just get a BKB. Oh. Airman is going to rage off of that Mana Void. He's going to go straight for the tower. Beat is. And Demon. Oh, Demon with the tower deny part 2. Beat is going to take a huge amount of damage from Airman. He's going to get sent back home by the Chen, though, so he's going to be fine. But Demon with the second deny of the game. It doesn't really matter. It's slowing down VP, yes. But VP are still massively ahead. So, I guess think of what would happen if Demon didn't get that mid tower deny. And now the second tower denied as well. But it's Lifesteal. You saw how much damage it did to that Tidehunter. I think 2 more hits and that Tidehunter would have been dead. Fortunately for the Tidehunter, that Malk was there. Lifestealer, 4,200 gold. He just needs a little bit more attack speed, and then he could just shred everyone. Beat is going to close in. A little bit of aggressiveness coming out from him. He did have his entire team behind him, but I don't know. With that rage, the Tidehunter cannot escape that. Or I guess with 2 Force Staffs he can. It's part of the reason why you see these Force Staffs being procured. I mean, you usually do see them anyway on the Invoker and on the Keeper of the Light. But you get an extra benefit in being able to escape the clutches of the Lifestealer, who with the haste rune apparently runs really quickly on all 4s. That's actually pretty cool. I don't think I've seen that before. 007 is going to spot out KSI and Airman. Blink from the Chen. Super defensive item, as I said before. Malk going to blink in. Try to get a stun on this Lifestealer. But this Lifestealer has rollerblades, and he is not interested in getting caught out. Or is he? He might be. NS and Crazy in the mid lane. Kind of distracting EG from killing that Lifestealer. The Edict is up, level 4. This tower is going to start to go down. Mozart right behind NS to help him with the roar. Beat is going to close in onto NS, do a lot of damage. Malk is there with the stuns as well. Lucent Beam onto NS, forced to pop at the BKB, but he's going to go down anyway. Leshrac wasting his BKB charge. That was the 10 seconds also. The Leshrac kind of making a little bit of a mistake there. VP did lose that very valuable. Oh no, Airman, you got it. What are you doing? What are you doing? What? He was just chilling there. Now he's gonna die. EMP is going to hit, and Deafening Blast gonna burn the Aegis. And oh no, KSI, what are you doing up there? What is happening? KSI is going to teleport out of this. No tornado is going to cancel off the teleportation, and KSI is going to go down. Lifestealer just turns around and kills the Tidehunter, though. He does have Mozart to support. He's going to roar Fear, and Airman's going to go toe-to-toe with this Luna. He's going to go down, though. Luna still with that Eclipse up. Amadeus Mozart does have a cold snap on him. He's going to go down as well. VP, I don't know what the hell just happened, but it shouldn't have happened. I mean, Lifestealer, he was sitting here, not moving. KSI blinks up here for some reason, and then, oh god, messy from VP and EG. They're more than happy to take that. That's definitely a break that EG needed. And usually when like a team is massively ahead, you think like, well, they'll just outplay them, you know, take a better team fight, get a couple hero picks. But you don't think of the option of the other team just completely crumbling. Hex now onto NS. Huge amounts of... No, not really that much damage, actually. Luna could have gone for that Leshrac, but she decided not to. Sunstrike. Sunstrike. Oh, they were going for Leshrac. Sunstrike, I don't know if it hit. But even if it did hit, I don't think it would have killed him. For some reason I thought the Invoker was on the other side, so that was kind of a weird thing to do. Luna does have her what is it called, Butterfly up. That's going to help her quite a bit in dueling with this Snaix. I guess that's the only thing she wants. She wants to counter the Snaix. And Manta Style is one way to do it. Get rid of that open wounds. Cancel off that extra lifesteal. Also allow her to have some mobility. And then Butterfly as well to dodge those hits. So Luna can go toe-to-toe with this Lifestealer if Lifestealer is unlucky. But... I mean, it's never going to come down to a 1 versus 1 with the Luna versus Lifestealer. Like, the Roar is always going to be there. Split Earth, Hex. Fear has a lot of magical concerns to worry about, and he's still not going for that BKB. I would have gone for the BKB right after the Manta Style. Or even after the Drum. Just rush it. And you can still get locked down, and you know what? Do you know how much damage you deal when you're Hexed? It's pretty much about 0. It is 0, unless you have illusions, in which case that kind of changes the question. That's not fair, guys, but well, he's gonna deal no damage when he's hexed, and yeah, I don't know. Luna might be making a little bit of an item mistake, but it could end up turning out decently if he manages to kill out the Lifestealer in some weird duel. Airman, this might be their chance. Blink forward, as well as a Hex. Airman's gonna get sent back to the base. Is he tanky enough? He's not. The right clicks from EG, strong enough to bring down this Lifestealer who just spent all his money in the MKB. So, unfortunately for Fear, you can't out-duel this Lifestealer anymore. Not a chance. Because that evasion is no longer available. With that Lifestealer dead, EG, they're going to take down this tier 2 tower in the top lane very easily. There's no way for VP to hold this. They can keep going. They have Alacrity onto this Luna. Lots of attack speed, lots of damage. They can keep going for another 45 seconds. Queen of Pain in the mid lane taking down that tower. She goes straight for Demon. She's going to take a mana leak, but it's not going to be the end of her. KSI with the Wildkin is going to pressure Fear up onto the lane. No, he's going to cancel it, but you know he's going to just go straight for the tower. With Airman down for another 20 seconds. EG, they can make something big happen right now. They could take a Rax in another 20 seconds. There's a scream in from Crazy. Sonic Wave as well, instantly getting sent back. So kind of a cute harassment play right there, but if Fear just focuses down these Raxes, they're going to go down. There's the melee Rax, and they're going to get out of there. They do not want any part of any of these fights. Is their banner just Ben Q? Oh, no, it's not. That's actually pretty cool. But EG taking the first Raxes of the game, 35 minutes in. After a pick onto the Lifestealer. Lifestealer unfortunately spent his gold at a very, very poor time. If he was alive, EG, well, they might have still managed to get the Raxes, but it would have been a much bloodier fight. So EG now kind of equalizing things a little bit. You can see the gold earned closing in on the 0 mark. EXP is still 6,000 in favor of VP, and Roshan is up very shortly. So that's going to give VP probably another Aegis. But EG, they know the timer. They are fully aware of the timer. Ravage level 2, Black Hole level 2, Eclipse level 3. And in such a tight corridor, that is a situation that VP does not want to be in. They do have 2 BKBs though, or like 1 BKB and a Rage, I guess. Manuel gonna fly out, not spot anyone. Fear. He's not gonna take a Hex. There goes Crazy, instantly going in for Malk, popping out the BKB. Airman, no, Amadeus Mozart going for Malk also, but the Ravage from Beatus does go off. Amadeus Mozart does pop off his pipe before he does go down, but Deo is gonna fall. Malk fell as well. Fear is going to take one also. And all of EG just got cleaned up except for Demon. And Roshan taking to the skies. I don't know how Lifestealer can still hit him. EG, they're not done yet. Eclipse is not up. So Luna's got to rely on her right clicks to outduel this Lifestealer. Lifestealer is very weak at this point. They could get him in this Hex. He is going to go down. And that means EG, they're going to get this Roshan, who's apparently named Tornado. And Luna's going to take the cheese? That's kind of interesting. No, she's going to take the Aegis. There you go. But EG with the buybacks kind of equalizing that. I don't know. VP definitely won that fight. But EG, they all bought back. All minus Demon. Because the Ravage wasn't there. They hit like 2 people. The Black Hole wasn't even used. Once again, Malk's been holding onto the Black Hole for a long time. He's only really willing to use it onto Airman. That's the only way to shut down that Lifestealer while he's in his rage form. And now EG, they want to push down the mid lane. This is exactly what happened on the top lane. They just have to wait for a creep wave, and it's very far away, actually. So unfortunately for them, they can't do it yet. They're going to do it anyway. Backdoor protection, what is that? I don't understand the concept, says Fear. Queen of Pain getting it sent back after harassing with Scream. VP doing kind of weird Queen of Pain catapult stuff. Just put her in a catapult and then launch her and then, well, it's like a, I don't know, it's like a yo-yo, I guess. There's the Manta style from Fear. Fortification, buying VP just a little bit more time. There's Crazy gonna go right in, sent back to the base as well. Lestrak instantly gets brought down, but buys back into this game. Fear wants to get that tower. He does get it, but Amadeus Mozart is back, and Fear is going to take a lot of damage here. He does still have his Aegis. Malk can drop the Black Hole onto Crazy, and Mozart going to get canceled, though, by NS, who's now returned to this fight. Malk is going to take a fall. Beat is taking a lot of damage as well, and he's going to go down. Jo now, oh no, it's Fear actually the one who they're targeting. Airman has returned to this fight, instantly shutting down that Luna. And EG, they've lost 2 in exchange for a tier 3 tower. Definitely not worth it. But did they have buyback? Luna does have buyback. Should be buyback. No, she doesn't have buyback. She already used it. Does Malk have the same? He doesn't have buyback either. They have the gold. They don't have the time. Jo's still alive, and Invoker is one of the best counter-pushing heroes. He has like the Deafening Blast, the Ice Wall, the Meteor, and that pretty much denies all pushes. But yeah, this push is pretty vicious. And the initiation from KSI, follow-up blink in from Mozart, gonna scare off Demon, but Airman just gonna say, screw that jazz, I'm just gonna go straight for this tier 3 tower, which he does get. Sunstrike gonna hit on, oh no, just barely miss NS. The mid lane Rax is, what? Okay. Wait, the Keeper of the Light, oh, the Keeper of the Light, he killed him with the horses. Lestrak did not see that coming, killed by his own kin. These Raxes are gonna go down, I feel. Lifestealer, she needs a couple more hits, and well, you have the Gush. They do still have the Ravage up. Ravage up again, I suppose. But the Mech and Hand of God are there, so Airman has another... How much health is that, actually, for level 2 Hand of God? So he has another 300 HP. He has another 550 HP. He's pretty durable. We're just going to speed this up a little bit. Don't want to miss anything. There we go. Airman still hex up, but there's the Ravage hitting everyone, and Airman's going to take a huge round of damage. Deafening Blast as well. The Mech and Hand of God, not enough. Pipe does get popped off by Mozart. Crazy is got to get out of there. This building is not worth it. Force that forward from 007, looking for something, but they are going to catch KSI, who's going to go down here. Crazy has popped up his BKB to run away. He's going to get out of here, but KSI is not. Chen, the Blink Dagger not saving him there. Meanwhile, in the top lane, fully breached. Airman is there to secure that hole in their base. Give him a little bit more gold. He needs to have enough for buyback. Although, well, he doesn't really. He has 4 minutes until he has that up again. This game kind of seesawing back and forth. EG should have a little bit of an advantage, or no. Still in favor of VP. With all those Roshan kills that they've gotten themselves in the early game. Translating into more farm, more kills. But at this point in the game, that much EXP, that much gold, whoever it's going towards, not going to matter a whole much, a whole lot, a whole much. I speak good English, very good English. I speak English very good. But really, everything is going to depend on these black holes. Everything's going to depend on these ravages. And then, you know, who gets roared, who gets hexed, how good the chain stuns are. Those are so important. They will really diminish the importance of any experience or gold advantage at this point. I think now you could hear the bros. Are all ultimates level 3? No, Tidehunter still does have another level of that ultimate that he could get, and he's getting stats instead of Kraken Shell? Well, no he's not. Is he? He is. I don't know about that. Kraken Shell. Well, it's just a little bit more damage block. I guess it's not that worth it. Okay, fair enough. EG, they're grouped up like they want to smoke. But Demon's like, nah guys, I gotta farm this. Oh, here we go. Demon's coming back. He wants to play with the team. Invoker ghost walked and smoked. Very interesting tactics. He's gonna be the forward scout. They're not. What are they doing? Well, it looks like they don't have to smoke because VP, they're gonna be the ones to smoke. We have a Beastmaster taxi right now. Not as fun as the Queen of Pain taxi because Queen of Pain has a lot more blinks than Beastmaster. But hey, Blink Dagger, huge blink initiation range. Although, you know, Beastmaster doesn't really close in right next to the target. He usually closes in just enough range to get that Primal Roar off. Whereas Queen of Pain usually just dives in right next to the target to get the, you know, the Sonic Wave and the Scream of Pain on them.
Invisibility.
EG, they just like have been chilling for like a minute, not doing anything, not farming, just sitting there. Looks like VP, they want to make a push onto this mid lane. All ultimates are up on EG, Blink Dagger up on Milk, Clips up. Luna's starting to get big, still not going for that BKB. Might regret it later. But top lane for VP is in full breach once again. Someone's got to teleport back to defend this. No, KSI doesn't want to do it. It's going to be the Queen of Pain. Crazy. Going for an MKB just so she could deal a little bit more damage to the Luna, especially. Get rid of that butterfly evasion. Guaranteed hits. Always, always fun. So VP, they have to deal with a Thorn on this in their side, but that is the top lane Raxus that they lost. You see all the buildings are down, so it's just a clear path to this tier 4 tower. EG, the longer they wait, the longer they're going to have a little bit more income than VP. Although, well, they're not actually getting income from these creeps since they're just dying, whereas VP are getting some income from these creeps. So I guess it's kind of an interesting dynamic there. I never really thought about it like that. Crazy has had enough of this game. He rage quit. Oh god, VP, get your players in order. There we go, he's back. Not interested in waiting for those pauses at all. But as this game draws on, who's going to win in the super late game? It's really hard to tell. I mean, this Chen is supporting his team. He has a gem. He has Vlad's offering as well, helping out that lifestealer get a little bit more life stolen. EG, if their combo comes together, if they could hit the lifestealer with that blinding flash, hex the right targets, then they could win the game. So it's not really clear who has the better late game. It's just who executes better in that late game. And EG, they haven't really gotten the giant team fight that they wanted. All the fights have been kind of scattered. They've been fighting on VP's terms. Like the Beastmaster, the Queen of Pain, they've been the ones initiating. So things could be different if EG get the jump on VP. But I mean, like, you saw what happened over here when Tidehunter got force staffed into Ravage. Still didn't go that great for them. They're now going to smoke. Wait till someone comes up here to clear out this top lane. It is going to be Crazy. Do they have enough to chain someone down? They do have a Hex right now. Force staff in. Hex onto Crazy. Malk gonna blink in for that Malphite stun as well. Crazy is chain stun down, but here comes Airman gonna go straight for Malk. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits and Sonic Wave as well. There goes the Malk. There goes the Enigma. I'm sorry. Ravage now onto Crazy. He's gonna bring him down. Airman hexed up, and he's getting a lot of damage from this Luna. He's got to run away. He's gonna try to turn and fight. Beer's gonna take a roar, and Beer's gonna go down instead. Lifestealer managing to stay alive just by the skin of his teeth. Pulse Nova is gonna bring down the Keeper of the Light, and 007 is the last one to fall from a lightning storm by NS, getting himself a triple kill. And EG fighting on their own terms. Unfortunately, didn't go well. I mean, they still have Black Hole. They still have Eclipse. I feel like if EG just dropped the spells, you don't... I mean, yes, looking for a good opportunity to drop those is really good, but I don't know, they just got completely wiped. Or mostly wiped. They did get completely wiped. Malk bought back. So in situations like that, and when you still have two of your most important spells, well, you're doing something a little bit wrong. Luna down for another 50 seconds, and Jo and Malk are up. They can defend a little bit, but these Raxes are going to go down. Let Lifestealer at this Rax. Gonna rage through that boulder. Doesn't give a crap. Deafening blast. No shits given. There goes the melee racks. There goes the range racks. Let's see if they want to transition to another lane or get out of here. They're going to go towards that bot lane, which is very weak already. Crazy's going to bring that down. Now the melee racks aren't... No, they're going to go for range. They're going to go for melee. There's a Hex onto B-Diz. They want this Tidehunter dead. He doesn't have a Ravage, so he's not that useful. The Shrek does pick up that kill. Now the melee racks are going to go down to Airman's huge right-click damage. Pipe getting popped off, and NS is going to get sent back to the base by Chen. Everyone else from VP in full retreat. Tornado is going to hit on this Lifestealer, however. Do they have enough to kill him? Airman's going to turn right around and bring down Beatus. Force Staff away. Double Force Staff away. Black Hole onto Airman. Do they have enough damage here? Malk is going to get the full channel off, and the Lifestealer does go down. Now Crazy might be in a little bit of trouble. Is there a Hex? No, there is not. He pops up his BKB, and he gets away through a teleportation scroll. Lifestealer does buy back into the game, but they did take 2 sets of racks as VP. Their only problem now is this top lane. Everything else will take care of itself. So VP, they just got to group up on this top lane and then slowly push it all the way to the base of EG. Because the creep wave will slowly push... Oh, the creep wave on the mid lane as well as the bot lane will slowly push all the way into EG's base. The melee lane... Well, I didn't really realize that EG got the ranged racks. I guess that must have been in their dive over here. Did not see that, actually. The range racks is not the racks that you want. It is the melee racks. You can see the difference, 61 damage versus, oh, those are the same. So we can't compare them at all. But the fact of the matter is that you get more melee creeps than you do get range creeps, so there's overall more damage. Roshan is up once again. He is once again taken to the skies. Roshan does have wings, so it's like, why can't he? A little bit too big for them, I guess. Fear with a double damage rune. This could be huge for EG if they take this fight well. What was that? No idea what that was. Weird effect there. But Demon, what are you doing, Demon? Oh, no. No blinding flash in this fight. Beat is getting a huge hit from the Queen of Pain. Blinks in for Malk. Are they going to take him down before this fight gets started? Ravage going to hit everyone, though. Beat is taking a lot of damage as well. He did get the Ravage off, but it does go down. Fear trying to hold his ground against everyone. He is going to bring down the Beastmaster, popping off a Satanic, going to try to duel Airman, but Airman is winning this fight. Fear is completely surrounded, but Airman's for some reason falling back. He could have stayed and fought. Luna does get taken down ultimately, and now Crazy is going to hunt down Malk. KSI with the Blink Dagger and to follow the Queen of Pain in. And there's a team wipe from EG. They're just going to go into the bot lane and push all the way. I feel like Lifestealer was doing fine. He could have held his ground. And when your Lifestealer could hold his ground against a double damaged Luna, well then you know you're in good shape. Lifestealer does take a fall ultimately. But now 3 heroes from VP are in EG's base. They're killing buildings. Those monsters. Level 4 Edict. Gonna wreck this tower. Crazy's there with some pretty good damage as well. 300 is a pop. This tower's gonna go down. And EG, they don't have any buybacks. Their respawns are just now occurring. Buildings are gonna get taken down. Right, melee racks, now range racks. Those are mega creeps, ladies and gentlemen. VP. I want to say that's the final nail in the EG coffin. They only really have one more shot. They do have the black hole up. Yes, they do. Ravage not for another minute, though. Luna is capable of holding off mega creeps. She does have a Satanic. She does have a sick amount of attack speed. And that's really all you need. Some way to hit multiple creeps at a time, plus lifesteal. So, like, Magnetar could hold off mega creeps all day long. Magnus. So EG, they could hold off the mega creeps, but they cannot hold off Malk. What? Malk misclicked. Malk. Roshan is going to get taken down by VP. They know that they have all the time in the world to do this. Lifestealer, you still don't... He's been spending his money on buybacks, so I guess fair enough. But there goes Roshan. Who's going to take what? Aegis procured by the Lifestealer. Crazy with the cheese. Now what VP needs, just one more killing blow on the mid lane. And EG, they don't have, well, they do have the Ravage, they do have the Eclipse. So if they take a clean fight, they could push all the way down the mid lane and win it. Because Lifestealer, well, he will not have buyback for another minute. Queen of Pain does have buyback though, so that could be a problem. Everyone else, I don't think they have buybacks. They probably use them. Well, Leshrac does not, I don't believe. Yeah, Beastmaster doesn't. And even if the Chen buys back, it's like, who cares? But here comes the final push from VP. The Illuminates are flying. The Glaives are bouncing from Luna, holding off the bot lane. So this is it. This is the final opportunity for EG. Well, I guess it isn't the final. If they like take a half fight and manage to make VP like fall back, then I guess they could take another one. But it's really this is where what it all comes down to. You can see Luna shredding down these melee creeps very efficiently. And even if her creep wave isn't there, she can do the same. But the creeps are now in the base of EG. The tier 4 tower does go down. There goes one. Fear is in a horrible position. There goes a Ravage Black Hole onto Airman, though. Malk instantly gets canceled, though. And nicely they're picking up that kill. Fear trying to hold his ground, popping off that Satanic. But there's simply too much damage coming out from VP. Luna does take a fall, and she's without buybacks. And there's the GG call from Fear. VP taking a 52-minute game. So they took their sweet time, all right. But you know what? A win is a win. And in this case, they have certainly won. So thanks for watching, guys. EG versus VP. This is from the Star Series Season 3. More to come, guys. Maybe after a little bit of a break, because I don't like casting long games, because most of the time it's just farming. But this one was, it's pretty good. So that's it, guys. GG.